Hello everybody, and welcome. It's me, Dark Ephemera, Dark Arts and Crafts. And in this twist stream, we have generally been making Godzilla figures. And I will show you my box. It is a particular set of figures, what they call, sorry, I'm holding them upside down, building blocks, because it's not Legos, but it's Lego-ish. Let's see if I can't tilt this without doing too much damage. So I've got two, oops. So I've got two sets here. That is the Mecha Godzilla, and this is Kong's set. We finished those in previous ones. You can watch the videos on here on Twitch, and also I've been posting them to YouTube. So there's my little Kong, and everybody is cool. Yeah. Well, today I'm going to take a little break from Kong, Godzilla, everybody like that, and I'm going to make a little puzzle that I recently picked up. This is what I'm going to be doing. It's a 3D wooden puzzle nightlight. Now, I haven't looked at this. This requires glue or anything. I'm kind of SOL, but we'll just see. So, here we go. The company is Wood Bests. Wood Bests? What does that mean? Creative wooden puzzles. 3D wooden nightlight. So this lights up. It's made entirely of wood. I'm very excited. I don't know why they consider it a puzzle. I don't know who's on, but according to my statistic block, I have one viewer. This is exciting. Let me see how this is going. All right. Okay. So, based on my friends, what my friends say, I'm just gonna mute the sound. I hope this works. I have no idea. Okay, no, it wasn't working. It was giving me that echoey feedback, so I can't watch it on the Twitch stream. I don't know how to do that. Oh. Where's my blade? Oh, I don't seem to have my blade out. It's alright. I'm just using some scissors. I use scissors like a savage. So I will be getting back to my Godzilla stuff. But right now I thought I'd take a little mini break, because I do want to do all these things. I think they're all super cool. I don't really know how far I'm going to get with this. Let's see. Oh, does this require painting? Oh, no, it doesn't. I was a little worried. I saw this all brown, and I thought, oh, no. Does it require painting? It doesn't say anything on the back. 3-year-old kids can't do it. It's a choking hazard. Trying not to choke on it. Okay. Here's the instructions. It is a 3-dimensional little thing where there's these layers, and I've seen some, and let's bring this back around to Godzilla. I have seen some with Godzilla in them, and they are extraordinarily expensive. So we got some B7000 glue. It's very good. This is a very good jewelry glue. There is, I have a tube of B6000. This is 1,000 better. A little filing thing. Oh, good, because I did break my nail. Broke my nail. Let's do that. Okay. and a screwdriver, I guess, and this, and some little sticky bits, okay, and oh, there's the light, okay, and a USB cord, yep, cool, and let's see what we can do with this. So yeah, 90% of what I'm going to be doing is Godzilla related, but there's so many other things that I like doing. So I'm going to keep myself open to having other fun. But I was a bit busy this week, and I did not have a chance to get ready. Oh, something. To get ready for doing this stream. I usually like to do a review of something, but oh, it says I have one viewer. I wonder if that one viewer is me. I don't know why I can't seem to turn this off. Turn off. Let's see, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't know if this is working or not. I do not know how to mute this. Okay, anyway, I'm not sure. I went to check on it and I don't know, and it's okay. So we got a lot of pieces here. Let's go through them. These look like the sides because they're this greenish color here. Windows, a little area where you're going to turn the light on. Oh my gosh. More little windows. And yep, so they're already, oh, it's already beautifully painted. Just going to pop these center pieces out. And it's going to be several layers showing mountains and like a sunset. Okay, let's see how that goes. Ooh, they are very, very ready to be falling apart here. I'm going to find one of my little boxes if I can. I don't know where I put them. Hang on. I just have these little felt boxes that I use to keep things together, especially when I'm doing Lego or Lego related things. So I'm going to put all these little bits in here and this little piece here, and hopefully I won't lose anything. Alright, let's get started. I have a Dr. Pepper. And some yogurt. Not that I need it. We were playing Pathfinder and the general manager, game manager, GM, he always makes some lovely food. And I think I just wanted something sweet. A little yogurt. Cool. Alright, so Wood Best's 3D wooden puzzle nightlight. Okay, so we looked through these. We saw all this stuff here. We've got a couple of things in here. This, okay. What's this? I don't see screws. Do you see screws? I don't see screws. Oh, are they in here? Yeah, they're in here. All these little bits are in the bag. All right, cool. So, step 1. A4, please press the frame carefully to avoid breaking. And then there's these little clips in A4. Okay. So these are the sides. Here's A4. And these are little side clips. So yeah, I saw in a American-based Godzilla store that they were having these pieces, that they had these pieces that had scenes with kaiju. It wasn't just Godzilla, it was others too. And they were extraordinarily expensive. So I thought I would just poke around and look for these 3D puzzles. How many do I need? A bunch? Well, right now I just need 4 of them for this. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I need this. Oh, I see. Here's the numbers 1 and 2. So as I was poking around, looking for what they called these things so that I could like try to find them elsewhere in my various resources, I saw these. And I thought, this is pretty, and it was not expensive. I got these via Temu. But boy howdy, I really want those Godzilla ones. Okay, so it looks like I punched this out too. This looks like a little door for the doors for the electricity, I'm guessing. So this is number 2. 2 is in the back, and 1 is in front of that. And that I attach 4. Ugh, this is what this is for. What do they call this in figures? Flash. This kind of stuff here. Yeah, there's a lot. All right. Let's see if this got messed up any. Oh, a little bit over here. I mean, I'm assuming this is what this was for. I haven't done anything. So 2 is behind here, and they are attached. Let me see. How does that go? They're implying it goes like this, but what do you mean? Okay. this is really cool, and it doesn't seem like it's that difficult to do on your own. Like, you just need really good pictures. And I remember I had I had gone to the dollar store, and there was a packet of greeting cards, and they had some beautiful scene on it that I thought was really cool. I'm just going to push these aside. And I thought, oh, you can do this. You can absolutely just cut it out, you know, and make a thing like this. I know it seems kind of crazy, but I don't think it's that difficult of a concept, especially when you had repeated images of the same thing. So imagine this being one image, and then you just cut it out, cut it out, cut it out. Yeah, I think that is highly likely. Oh, it looks like my friend David is online. Hello, Dark Sun. Thank you very much. I am building this thing here, which is one of the 3D wooden puzzles that I got, if you weren't here a little earlier, and I explained that these are like they're layers of wood pieces. Here's the thing, David. Here's the thing, everybody else who might ever see this at some point in the world. There's ones of these, somebody made these with Godzilla and other kaiju in them. And so then my search was on to look for those in particular, and then I saw these, and I can't say no to a beautiful sunset or trees or an autumn scene. I really wish there was something like a Halloween scene, but maybe later. Maybe later. Okay, it's a little fussy to get it all the way in, but you're supposed to be able to, it should go all the way flat from what I'm understanding. Yeah, and the instructions are basically just put it in. It just goes in. Now it goes in, but it doesn't really, there, that one's flat. This one, not quite so much. So yes, somebody had the Godzilla ones, one of those like Big Bad Toy Store or one of those international, maybe even the American Godzilla store, online store. But they were like $40 each or something, which is cool, but not that cool. All right, the struggle is real. My gosh. There we go. It takes a very specific, there we go. And it should just go flat. David and I, oh, that one just snapped right in right there. Okay. David and I do a lot of stuff together, and it is actually starting to get to be time to do some Halloween shopping. Michael has some cool stuff. Keep the letters to A1 and A1, B1 and B1. Oh, I see. So they want you to make sure you match. How would you not know? Or I guess you could mess it up somehow. So next we're going to look for piece 3. It's right here. Same deal. And now it's B1, and I don't know why they would just say A1. B1. The hunt is on at Targets and Walmarts for some of the other Godzilla figures. And if ever I find these, I wish I could remember what they were called. Boy, I bet you they're not that expensive in Japan. Yeah. But but that's all right. So this guy goes on top of this. And we need 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, what? Does this go behind this? Yeah, I guess it goes behind this. Because you need to... I see. Wait, B1 goes here? Oh, I see it. Yeah. I see what they're talking about with it's hard to see, but you're trying to line up because there's multiple notches on some of these. So A1 lines up with A1, B1 lines up with B1. Yeah, okay. So let's try to get this first one in first. Wiggle, wiggle that down. And that attaches to B1. But yeah, generally as a craft, if you have multiple images that are the same, this is actually not that hard to do. Let me chat with my friend. Hey. Look at this. We're talking to each other on the interwebs. So, yes, B2 to B2. Oh my god, there's a little bit of flash. So, I mean, I can turn these into a Godzilla thing. I just need a small Godzilla figure to fit inside, and he could be rampaging up and down the... Okay, I don't know what that was. It's not the crows. I had some crows visit me. That was very sweet of them. But those aren't crows. Be my neighbor taking the garbage out. Okay. There you go. Make sure I'm on camera. Okay. Beautiful. Next one is piece number 4. No. Yeah. Wait. So I took this out. Oh, they're kind of making a meal of it. Yeah. Next is piece number 4. Oof, it scares me a little bit. You know, this is, I believe it said it was basswood, which is the pretty standard stuff. I don't know what the deal with basswood is or balsam wood. Think that balsam wood came from Brazil and they're like destroying all the trees in Brazil because cows or something. And therefore balsa wood is really hard to get these days. And balsa wood was a great thing for crafters. Soft, easy to deal with, easy to cut. And now it's this basswood, which I think is related. I should look that up. Know your trees. Okay, so this one says C1 hooks up with C1. Yep, I'm getting the idea. That is, this is getting super cool. This is rapidly approaching all of the coolness. And then I'm just going to take apart 4 more pieces. Okay, C1. Ew. Goes to C1. So, yeah, David, if you're listening, I don't know, but I use a software called OBS Studio. There is also something called Streamlab, and I believe these are free. I'm not sure. I know OBS is. And generally, people were saying, look, if you're doing a simple thing, just use OBS. Streamlabs has a lot of bells and whistles. If you're into that sort of thing, you can eventually graduate to it if you want. And I was like, yeah, never mind. And then Xander talked to me, and he told me about another one. It began with the letter M, something like Mint or something. And I went on to that one, and it required more power from my computer than I had, so that was not happening. Okay, looks like I have 5 and 6. I'm assuming 5 and 6 go on as they do. Just go through here. So you got piece number 4 attached with these, piece number 5 attached with those, and piece number 6 attached with those. And then we're going to get into some cuckoo stuff. So yeah, so we'll start with number 5. So whatever you're planning on doing, David, if it's playing games, that's a whole other thing. I can't help you with that. Xander plays games, so he'll know what kind of computer setup you're going to need. Me, I just make puzzles. Oh God, it's so pretty though. I think it's very cool looking. Oh, that is so thin too. These striations of clouds. I don't know, maybe they're clouds. God, that's so cool looking. Okay. Oh, I need 4 more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 1. I'll make sure it's going in the right direction. Don't press on that part. That's very thin and delicate. Try not to press on the thin and delicate parts. Okay. Excellent. Another one. Now this stream might not be too long. Can I see? Yeah, basically it says I have 1 viewer. Well, I don't know why it's not streaming. Yeah, whatever. I've got 5 followers. I have no idea who they are. I know Ben and Bobby followed me. I'm not sure who else is. I should check that later on. Who's following me? Okay, this is the piece here. And actually, this is the piece that fell out. This is kind of cool looking. If I was an artist, I would paint that something. But this is the final piece. You've got this river in the middle of mountains, mountain ranges, and the sun, and then some spots where the clouds were moving over. Super cool. And I need, where was it? Oh, here. 4 more of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have them here. Okay. Making a little junk pile. I didn't want to say anything until I was done. Ugh. But these last ones went in very nice and quick. So you've got 6 layers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 layers. And it's looking like this now. Amazing. Amazing. The stream in the background. Just amazing. And, oh man, those clouds across the sun are super cool. Okay, after that, part 6, we are going to then glue the yellow part on. And are we going to attach it with anything? No, it looks like it's just glue. So this is going to be glue. Oh, wow, it's not exactly. It just fits in there. Okay. So what do they want me to glue? They're not specifying. Well, I don't want to make a mess of it. That's cool. And there is actually very little touching the surface. The corners barely are touching. So once again, I'm not entirely sure what I'm gluing, but let's give it a shot. E7000, there's a pointy part in the cap when you turn it around. Give it a little there we go. And a little shot there. I'm going to put some glue here. Ooh. Does not have an applicator. It's not good. Okay. I mean, I don't think it needs to be rock solid, just as good as possible. I'm gonna do the best I can. Okay. And try not to touch it. So obviously it's very gooey on the outside. I'm going to push this down. I'm pressing it through there. Okay, I didn't touch it. I hope it's not like that airplane model glue that melts the piece. But I think that's pretty solid. I don't know how long that's going to take to finish drying, but that's pretty good. So far, so good. Okay, so now we're looking at a piece. What is this piece called? Is it this one? Maybe. This one? No. It's this one. Okay. So you got this. It already has little screw holes. It's all very good. Ooh, I need a drink. Alright. So, we need this. Go ahead and try to dump this in here because there's a bunch of screws. There's the USB plug and the light. So this is going to be put on here and screwed down. Note the line passes through the round hole, which is the front. yeah, from what I can see, where it says LED is the part that we screw this down onto. Note that the line passes through the round hole. That means it goes down here. Cool. And then we need to screw the little tricky things down. Okay. This also appeals to me because it's basically a miniature, isn't it? It's a miniature landscape. Let's see if this is magnetic. No, not really. A magnetic screwdriver would be great. I'll make sure I'm holding it up so everyone can see. Or maybe I should bring the camera closer. I don't know. Okay. A little bit of a perfectionist me wants to kind of make sure it's centered. It goes through. That looks about right. Cool. Next. So we are attaching, we are choosing 4 from A3. So that's these guys here, A3. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to clean these up a little. I have no delicacy whatsoever. No. So these look like they have to go in a certain way because they are certainly off center. They're not quite right. Today is one of my cat's birthday. Mr. Giles is 7. And I don't know where they are. They were super excited when I got home, mostly because I give them a little treat. They ate their treat. They chased each other for a minute as I was setting up this. And then they vanished. They were done. They were done. Okay, so let me look at this. So it sticks out. And, okay, so this goes this way. Sorry. And attaches across here. I think it must go this way like that. No? Wait. How does this go? Ah, this large gap is in the middle with that on the outside. Okay. So basically, that goes in there. And 4 of them. So we got 1, 2. I don't know if that was a good idea to do or not. Probably not. Let's see if I can't fit this in like this. And then wrestle this part in. Ugh. I broke something. I know it. I broke something. Yep. Yeah, I should have only done one side at a time. Okay, so we'll start with this. So there's more of a gap between these than there was between the other ones. Very good. Very good. Gap. Okay, just on the sides. So 1, 2, 3, 4 on the sides. That's it. And then this looks like that, and that looks like that. Perfect. Okay. Now, we need this one. Yes. Oh. Oh. Oh, my friend David said he fell asleep a bit. He works terrible hours and tends to fall asleep. Well, basically, David, I'm working on this on my Twitch because I'm sure that's when I'm going to be able to fix it. That gives me a chance to have content. So this is this way. How are you saying? Back, front, and something. This goes in this way, and the screws go in. They go in the back, I guess. Yeah, they go this way. They're cool, they're decoration, but you know what I really want is just the Godzilla ones. But like I said, maybe I'll try to make this one a Godzilla one. All it needs is a little Godzilla in the background, stomping away in the background. I've got some tiny figures that just might fit in there. Alright, I think that's right. That looks about right. They're not showing the wires, but... Oh, you know what? In this, they're implying that these were two separate pieces, so now it's saying, plug it in. Okay. And now what? This does not seem to have a, how the heck do you turn it on? It's weird. So then they're saying step 11 is this. Outer frame. Oh boy. Yeah, this looks like it's gonna be hard. Now we're cooking. Now we're getting there. So, which one starts? A1U. This is so cool. They slice these super thin so that you could bend them. Please don't break. Please don't break. Please don't break. So A1 is on the bottom. Is there a front or a back? No. And except for the little colored screen, there is no glue. Just popping these things in. Okay, there's that. And now it rolls over. Oh man, get in there. A little bit of wiggle, a little bit of finessing. There we go. Snip, snap. And you roll over there. Snip, snap. No glue holding these things together. Awesome. Now A2. I'm sorry, why is there this one? This one also says A1, A2. Did they give me two sets? Can I make one on my own? That would be hilarious. I think maybe I could. And it'll be Godzilla. I kind of didn't want this to just be a Godzilla page, but technically everything is Godzilla. Technically speaking, everything is Godzilla. Wiggle, wiggle. Squeeze, squeeze. Wiggle, wiggle. Get in there. Yes, right there like that. Oh, it is. You cannot slip a piece of paper between these joints. This is tight. This is some precision CNC machine nonsense, or whatever they call them, 3D printers. I used to work in factories. CNC machines have been around for ages. Now they're small enough to make little things for you at home. That's cool. Shush. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Snap, snap, snap. Oh, such precise. This is precise and tight. Oh man, look at that. It's actually coming together. Okay. Next, you can choose the buttons according to your preference. Buttons? What do you mean? Well, not hearts, I'll tell you that much. I'm gonna go with not hearts, okay? Okay. I'll clean this up a little bit. And they're saying that it's attached with A7, which is these guys here. Man, they give you a ton of extras of everything. I think you're supposed to build your own at some point. Get in there. Crack. Crack. Sides, you put it, how does this go? It's saying to do it this way. That seems kind of odd. Well, I guess it goes flat if you do it that way. All right. All right, all right, all right. I'll do it that way. If you insist. Find one that works. Wiggle, wiggle, squiggle, squiggle. Oh, there you go. Press. Okay. It fits. It's just tight. Not as tight as it needs to be. And this holds it together more, I guess, but also these are so tight and so precise that it doesn't really need this to hold it together. Is that right? Is it this way? It's this way. Is it? Is it though? Let me see the picture. Yeah, it's up and down. Come on. Oh my gosh. Just one get in there. If you can get one in, one at a time. pressured in. Okay, well, let's look at the light part before I wrestle with this some more. I want to know about how this light works. What? There's nothing else about the light. Okay. I guess you just plug it in. Alright, what are these for? Look, listen. Not everything is explained. Gummed paper is what it says. Do I see where gummed paper is supposed to be? Called gummed paper. Did I miss a step? Yeah. Alright. Okay, well, I guess we're wrestling this in. But I think I got the idea now. If I get it in a little bit, I can press it in very nicely. Okay. I don't want to squash it too hard. I do have a small hammer I can tap in lightly, but it still is kind of delicate and it kind of scares me a little bit. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's get this plugged in. Oh, I wonder if I have a, do I have a plug here? No, I thought I did. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this because this is very short. Okay, plugged in. Oh, I think I can make it. Just make sure I'm putting it in. Alright, here we go. Plugging it in. Okay, I'm pressing this button. Look at that! Awesome! Look at that. That's stunning. And a little Godzilla in there will go great. If I find a little Godzilla, I will show you guys later, but boy, howdy. Man, I wish I'd gotten my little Godzillas out. Oh wait, here's one. I always have one on my table. Okay, how's that? Too much? Not enough? Maybe a side view of him stomping through the forest. How about that? Good? Perfect? Oops! He fell into the sun. This cord is, excuse me, is very short. And this is nicely not super bright for, you lose a little of the detail of the things when you lose the details of the mountains and stuff, but that's pretty cool. Wow, that was great. I very much enjoyed that. Let me do that. Oh my gosh. So this was, okay, so there's some problems here. One, this was called gum paper. I don't know what that was for. We didn't use it. Barely used a drop of this stuff. There are 2 screws left. And I used all the screws that were supposed to be used. There's a ton of these connectors left. There's a whole bunch of them left. And there's a sides, 2 of the sides, like a whole another section of the sides. And a second set of these little decor on the sides. I went with the little flower instead of the hearts. Oh, does that mean that I can make another one? If I get all these bits together, like I can paint these things and put it together. Let's see, how long have I been streaming? Oh, doesn't it tell me? I could have sworn it told me somewhere. No, it doesn't. Let me see. Here we go. Oh, about an hour. Well, that's pretty good. I think an hour of streaming is pretty good. It's been a long day. Had fun at the game, but it was very, we were so almost killed so many times. I can't even believe it. And there's all these little bits here. I don't think there's anything I can do with them. There's a lot of strange extra parts that weren't used at all. Again, I don't know why. But yeah, this is super cool. And, let's see if it still works or if I have to press that button. Okay, so this is not really a button. It's just, there. It just works. That is amazing. So this is a very cool little night light. I think it's beautiful. It looks way more better in real life because this light is just, it's a very bright. So, but in real life it's way more subtle and doesn't look like it's exploding. So cool. Very cool. I love this a lot. At any rate, there's that. Thank you guys for watching. My friend David, thank you for watching. And whoever that other person was. Whatever. Some advertising thing. But this is cool. This was very cool. And next time we are going to get back to some Godzilla in the form of the building bricks. Not Lego. Building bricks. And the building bricks final piece in the trilogy is going to be Godzilla himself. So we've got Mecha Godzilla, Kong, and now the main man himself. Or person, or thing, or whatever he is. Anyway, thank you very much for watching my Twitch channel. And whoever is watching this on YouTube, thank you very much. And I hope you all have a really nice time. This is Dark Ephemera saying bye-bye, everyone, and happy Halloween.